Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with another video. It's Sports Cards Daily. Today, we're going to talk about March 14th. Why? Because March 14th is Stephen Curry's birthday. Heck yeah. Also, a couple other stats. First home run for Hank Aaron. Satchel Paige becomes manager. Will Chamberlain breaks the then record in 1960, 53 points. Gordie Howe breaks 500 career goals. And some bad luck for the Mets. Okay. In content, great video here from 412 Sports Cards. Has his brother and girlfriend guessing the values of slab cards. Really enjoyed this. I played along as well. I thought this was fun. Something I might try to copy myself. But I'd love to see more of this. And I think this will age well too. You'll come back in the past and look at this, go, wow, I remember this card was that much. But some great comments, great video. Next up is Personal Finance Dad. And he has a video here of Neo, and he's talking about the risks of sealed wax. He's discussing, is it risky to buy or invest in sealed wax? I've got my own thoughts or comments on it, which I think I left on the page. You can check out Dustin's video, but check out this video from Neo.
I got got.
Now see, I don't know what he means he got. He opened this box, and apparently those are going the sideways or not going the right way, but he doesn't, those aren't the marble cards he's supposed to have. And as Dustin points out,
Holy shit, opened it up live, and part of what was great about that live video, it was live, is that he was seeing it for the first time, so you're getting kind of a genuine reaction. And of course, he was ticked. He was pissed about it. Should have been, but it was full of something else, you know. And that was a box. From what I understand, that he spent $1,000 on it on Mercury, whatever that platform is, and he had gotten it in, I believe, March or April of 2020. So he had the.
So he bought it on Mercari. There's like no recourse there. Okay, next up, great video here from Card Cutter. Goes over through the mail videos. If you want to familiar with this is where you send cards to people, players, whatever it is. These are wrestlers, and write them a letter. And you say, can you please autograph these? And you send them the cards, and you send them an envelope, self-addressed, stamped envelope back to yourself. So it's easy. They sign it, they return it. Often, I think he talks about he puts in money depending on who they are and what they recommend. Some people do it for free. Some players, some want a $20 bill or a $30 bill or something like that. But again, great channel. Check out Card Cutter. You can learn a lot about this, but great opportunity if you're a collector to get autographs of some players on some cool cards. And then you can authenticate, grade, do whatever you want to. Quick video here from the great curator who discusses, you know, people got caught stealing at the Dallas Card Show. And he talks about, you know, more and more the Dallas Card Show has something bad happening. I'd say that's not the Dallas Card Show. I think every card show is going to have theft, and we have people doing fraud. I think one of the things I point out is that when a card is found to be fake, you never see it confiscated or destroyed. You say that's a fake card, and then it just goes from one card show to the other card show, and someone else is trying to pass it off. And even to the point where I think ignorant people who are unaware of the fact that they have a bad card, you know, and I think that's a big problem in the hobby. There's no accountability in that. There's no, like, if a fraud card is found, we take it, we confiscate it. But trim cards found, we just say it's trimmed. We don't care. I mean, trim's not bad. Trim just means it's altered. It's still the same card, still old, still pretty. Still eye appeal, still some value, providence. So it's a really weird world, this sports card world, isn't it? Okay, check out this video right here. This is from the gentleman who just won 5 years of NBA All-Star Weekend access for the All-Star game, the three-point contest, the dunk contest, tickets on the floor, I believe. He gets to meet the players. He gets merchandise. Check this out. He's finding out at work. This young man's finding out at work. This is through Top Shot, by the way.
Like to go to the next 5 All-Star games to hang out with LeBron, John Morant, and every other All-Star. You won our NFT all access VIP sweepstakes. Congratulations, man.
No way. Are you kidding me? You're serious, right?
100% serious. I wouldn't be wasting my time nor your time with this.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Thank you. I'm at work right now, but tell all my coworkers.
You're gonna have incredible.
I have to say that I think this is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool example of an NFT, not pitching NFTs, just talking about a Top Shot thing they did. I love sports. I would love 1 year at the freaking NBA All-Star game with my sons. But I would have freaked out there. I don't care if it's at work or not. I would have done a little dance. My workers went, what's going on? Like, I'm dancing, man. I would have been so excited. Love this video. I thought it was pretty cool. Here's some quick news updates. Peyton Manning, he is part of this Mint collective. I've seen some videos and some comments about it. I'm not going. I probably wouldn't go even if I had the money. I would have, if I was in the area, I had 10 so I can get the NFT for $15. So if you're in Las Vegas, I think it's worth getting the NFT for $15, but you gotta be the first 5,000 people there to get one. Anyway, the fact that Peyton Manning's in this, I'm a little interested to see where this goes. I have to say, Collectible, who's behind the Mint Collective Conference, They are definitely spending some money on some, you know, advertising, marketing, positioning. They're working it. Interesting story here from Fast Company how Fanatics is flipping the trading card market on its head. I'm going to say I disagree, but that's okay. It's interesting to see this, read these numbers, what they expect, giving it. I mean, I also think one other thing I want to say, they talk about here, Fanatics conquered the sports apparel market. I do want to point out, Fanatics has a, what's it called? A monopoly on all jerseys, right? I mean, every jersey licensed by the leagues goes through Fanatics. This is a monopoly. It's really hard to not dominate a monopoly. It's really hard to not. I'll just say that. It's like kind of impossible to not dominate a hop because it's called monopoly. Anyway, sorry, that's too much comment. Good article though. Good article. Beckett Open Standard Service projects end of backlog and plans expansion. This is interesting too, only because I'll just tell you, I've said this before. I am biased to the fact that my favorite, if I was grading strictly for grading, it would be Beckett because I like the fact they unseal the card in a plastic seal too, which in my opinion protects it from water and weather. Right? No other grader does that. And then I appreciate the subgrades. Okay, I know others do subgrades now, but I've always appreciated that. And I like their labeling system. So I've been a fan. Are they the best grader? No, none of them are the best. They all are wizards doing magic tricks in the sky. But I'm excited about this because I might start doing some Beckett stuff in the future. I'll also say this too. When I got in the hobby, if you've been in the hobby more than 3 years, you probably remember Beckett dominated this. PSA's had a lot of market share with a lot of vintage and collectors on the registry, but Beckett was always a leader for autographs and especially for, you know, unique cards, short printed cards. Always went to Beckett until recently. I suspect the return. Collectible announces Ray Schulte as special advisor. This is interesting. He's a dude involved with the the conference. Getting him involved at Collectible, right? Because that's points out Collectible. Go back here to the Mint. That's a lot. I mean, Collectible has got a. I'd love to know more about Collectible. I know Eisenberg, I guess, is the CEO, but they've got some money, man. They're spending that money in some good spots, and they must be making some money too. So interesting. I'm still, not gung ho on the whole fractional, and I expect this market will change in the future. But a lot of powerful people here play a lot of big money there, man. With Fanatics, you got Manning, and then you got this with the national conference guy being involved. Okay. Last two videos we'll talk about real quickly. I think are really good to kind of pair together. One is from AIH Sports, which I really like, talking about sports cards. And he's always been, in my opinion, very honest and has a financial view to the whole world. He comes from the finance world and he talks about, sports cards and kind of debunks some of the sports card myths about, them being the same. So check out this video. Really like it. Talks about liquidity pumpers. And one thing he talks about how important liquidity is. Most collections, when they're sold, are sold in liquidity events. Most collections, that's why a lot of dealers make a lot of money buying collections in liquidity events because they know the person has to sell and they want cash. So they're able to buy, and then those dealers are able to hold over time and sell at those premiums because they're not looking for liquidity immediately, right? But the problem is those are long-term dealers. There's not enough dealers. There's too many people who think they're dealers and not enough collectors anymore. And that's causing their liquidity challenges. And I absolutely agree with that. I mean, I've seen that myself. I sold a lot in 2021 and 2020 as well. I don't think I've been buying much over the last few years. Most of what I've done overall has probably been selling, buying to replenish inventory, buying to chase my own collection. Yes, but I'm very selective when I've done that as well. Anyway, great video here. Contrast this to this video here, which two things I find very interesting here. This is a quick clip from Card Ladder on the importance of resetting the sports card market, which the caption caught me. And Jeremy asked the question, is it time to reset the sports card market? And I only laugh because I giggle. I told these guys, over a year ago that we're going into a correction. And I was told, oh no, man, we're going to be great. Resetting, correction, sounds the same thing to me. So yeah, there is an importance to resetting. Boxes prices need to come down. Print runs need to come down. We need to focus on what the card value should be, not what people think they should be based on what somebody else told them they should be because somebody's watching too many YouTube channels. My most important part about this video that I do encourage you to watch, and I might make a separate video on this, is how Chris from Card Ladder answers the question. And I'll just simply say this, Chris is a very intelligent speaker. He spends about, what is a 6-minute video? He spends about 6 minutes talking about Bitcoin and comparing Bitcoin to sports cards. That is a horrible comparison. That is, they're not alike. I mean, he doesn't like NFTs. NFTs are based, it's an application of a cryptocurrency like a Bitcoin, right? Which is an eco. Anyway, check out this video. This is, I think, a fundamental reason why there are people who don't like people who bull crap others about the investment and market cap in the hobby. Just be a collector and stop lying or misleading people. It's just how I feel, if I can say that. You listen to the video. I do encourage you. I'll leave the link below. Please listen to it. I'd love your comments, even if, you know, I know a few of my haters out there and like, oh, you're always on the Card Ladder, guys. When I see them, it's like, it's sad. I feel sad for the hobby. I feel sad. Like, that's it. Bye.